What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my segment, The Rundown. It's been a minute since I did one of these segments. And basically, if you're new to the channel, The Rundown is basically quick bullet points in boxing, things that are happening, so I don't have to make separate videos about each category, each topic. I kind of go through some news clippings, some happenings in the world of boxing. So, for starters, Robert Guerrero, the Ghost, is making his return. He will be facing Aaron Martinez. Some of you guys may not know the name. Aaron Martinez he fought Josito Lopez, got stopped by him. That's going to happen at the StubHub Saturday, June 6th on NBC, PBC event. Also on the card is Chris Nightmare Areola and Alfredo El Perro Angulo. Now, if you guys see the flyer online, a lot of people are getting confused. It says Chris Areola and Alfredo Angulo, not versus. A lot of people see the flyer and the way they have it designed and laid out. It looks like Chris Areola is fighting Alfredo Angulo, but that is not the case. Angulo did not go up to heavyweight. He would get destroyed at heavyweight. No defense and then moving up 60 pounds or whatever. So that's a little bit tricky and confusing on the actual flyer. I'll put it in this video. Another fight added on that same card is Jesus Cuellar, trained by Robert Garcia, and Vic Darchinyan. Now, to me, this is my opinion. Vic Darchinyan is tripping because he got knocked out in a rematch by Donaire. Then he fought Nicholas Walters, got knocked out again viciously, right? And now he's fighting a guy like Jesus Cuellar. So to me, I think he's just taking a tough schedule, which is commendable, but his career will be in shambles if he does get knocked out again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's trying to get a little retirement check, but fighters, their management, their team, I understand trying to get a paycheck, and you still got to do what's right, in my opinion, for your fighter. A tune-up would not be bad at this point for a guy like Vic Darchinyan, who looked better in the lighter divisions and has recently been getting knocked out. So going in against another threatening puncher like Jesus Cuellar with momentum, not necessarily a good look. So that is the card. Guerrero Martinez is the headliner. Again, it's happening June 6th. Now, a lot of people are like, why is Robert Guerrero fighting Aaron Martinez? Just to brush over it real quick, you guys got to, just like I said with Vic Darchinyan, I'm a fair boxing fan. Yes, I would love to see a guy like, instead of Aaron Martinez, Josito Lopez beat Martinez. Why not Josito Lopez versus Guerrero? To me, that's a funner fight. It's a better fight or whatever. But Josito and Guerrero both coming off of losses. Guerrero was nearly stopped. He got dropped and dominated pretty much by Keith Thurman. And then also, Josito Lopez was stopped by Andre Berto in a fight he was doing good. So you got to cut these guys some slack. If they were to put those two together at this point right now off of losses, to me, that's like career suicide. It's like whoever loses that fight, their career is just in bad shape. And Guerrero and also Josito have proven to be warriors in the past. It's like, yes, that's a better matchup, but you gotta understand this is for not just them, their families and stuff like that. So everybody wants to see the big matchups all the time. When a guy like Amir Khan got knocked out by Danny Garcia, I mean, I didn't want to see him fight Carlos Molina, a guy coming up in weight with no power. But at the same time, I respect it because I respect the process and I understand he had to get his career back on track. He lost to Lamont Peterson, then he got stopped by Danny Garcia. Then for him to go up and like rematch Maidana, someone who was doing good at a new weight division, it's fun and it's better for the fans, but again, it doesn't make sense for their career. So I don't knock Guerrero for trying to get his bearings back after a difficult loss. He already lost to Mayweather. He just got pretty much dominated and knocked down by Keith Thurman. So he's taken a fight that should be easier fight than tougher, like a premier name at welterweight, Kell Brook or some shit. You have to be realistic. Like, if you were the managing Robert Guerrero, would you put him in there with Kell Brook immediately after the Keith Thurman loss? You know what I'm saying? Try to give these guys some type of longevity. Anyway, another person we'll be fighting is Deontay Wilder, June 13th in his hometown of Alabama. He's going to be fighting in Birmingham. Now, the thing that's disappointing with this fight is he's going to be fighting Eric Molina, who's 23-2 with 17 knockouts, so a high knockout ratio. Me personally, I don't know much about Eric Molina. For Deontay Wilder, since he's still undefeated and he's defending, I would have preferred a better, just a little bit more well-known type of opponent. I got to do my research on Eric Molina. I mean, I see the high KO percentage, but again, that doesn't mean much this day and age, depending on who you fought. Anyone can have a padded record or the right opponents and at heavyweight and have a good knockout percentage. So for me, I would have preferred Deontay Wilder to defend against a guy like Amir Mansour, who just won his recent fight, or just one of the guys like that, like a Povetkin type of person, Mike Perez, just anybody like that. Even if they had a couple bumps and hiccups in their career, I would have preferred that over Eric Molina, since he is still undefeated, still a champion. Especially since the ultimate goal should be to prepare for a Klitschko fight. That's my opinion. And then lastly, Canelo has stated he doesn't have an interest in fighting Erislandy Lara in a rematch. Lara says he wants to fight Canelo and Cotto should fight Triple G, and then the winners of those two fights should fight each other. And I actually agree with Lara and like that plan. A lot of people, fans got to just be fans. I don't care if you like Canelo's style. Canelo has a great style, exciting style, great combination punching, great body work, great inside game. Lara is very technical, slick. He has a powerful left hand. He moves well, and he makes people miss and makes people look foolish and stuff like that. So it's always an interesting style matchup. And I don't think when there's any type of controversy, some fans, just because they don't like the style matchup, they're just easy to try to sweep it under the rug. I'm not like that. I want to see that cleared up. So I personally wouldn't mind a Canelo Lara fight, because ultimately it's Canelo's job. He's the superstar, to perform and look like you did versus Kirkland, or somewhat against a difficult southpaw like Lara. So I don't want to hear all this running stuff, because there's a way to stop all of that. I've seen people literally run in the ring. I've seen guys who are like known for being herky-jerky, like Daniel Gill, and then you get a guy like Triple G, and it don't matter what style. Like, look at Triple G. Not saying he has the best resume, but he knows how to cut off the ring and impose his style on his opponent. He fought a puncher in Curtis Stevens, same result. He got a stoppage. Gabe Rosada, a durable, resilient guy, same result. He fought Martin Murray, lasted till the 11th round, same result. Adama, same result. Matthew Macklin, same result. Daniel Gill, herky-jerky, same result. So to me, it's a telltale sign that if you cut off the ring and you're effective and you have the power and the skills and stuff, then you could get to anybody, period. You know what I mean? You can impose your will and force your style upon them. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. was ultimate at doing that. He'd be losing a fight, and then he might pull a Meldrick Taylor and knock him out late, because he was tough and he could impose his will on people. So for Canelo Lara, I would actually like to see a rematch. I don't even want to see a Mayweather rematch, because I think the outcome would be more the same. A Lara fight was a good competitive fight. That's why you have so many varying opinions on who won and how it played out. So for me, I agree with Lara. Like, they need to start like a little tournament with all them dudes, and the best fight the best at the end. A lot of people want to sweep it under the rug like it didn't happen. Oh, he's a marathon runner. Why should we fight him again? Because he's still rated in your division. You guys are still after the same goal of being the best at 154. That's why. Not, oh, because I don't like his style, I'm not going to fight him. You know what I mean? And to me, there's a reason why Team Canelo never wanted that fight in the beginning, and Lara had to jump on stage and do all stuff after 3 years to get that fight. So again, both fighters have a chance to win in a rematch. That's why I want to see it. I just want to see either guy, Canelo or Lara, take the bull by the horns and win in a more decisive fashion. You know what I mean? Some people are saying Mayweather needs the rematch. Guys that he beat, and he beat pretty easily and thoroughly. You know what I mean? He beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao won 2-3 rounds. And some people are saying they want to see a rematch. Yet close fights like Lara, Canelo, Danny Garcia, Herrera, some people are like, oh, I don't want to see a rematch. Garcia and Peterson. I want to see rematches to all of those, because to me, as a viewer and a fan of boxing, I wasn't convinced with the person that they said won. I don't think they won in a decisive enough fashion. So to me, I'm always about clearing up those blemishes. If you're the best, you're the best. It should be easy work. That's my opinion. The rundown. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
See? I told you guys. I strongly believe strongly believe that after Kirkland, Canelo has the blueprint to beat Floyd.
Oscar, you full of shit. HBO need a fire ass because you don't know shit about boxing. 40 ain't no easy work.